Misty. Hi, Sputnik. Ooh, the one you made? Oh my god, I have too many cables. Too many cables. Oh. Oh, whoops. I don't even know what I don't even know what screen is showing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good. Yay. I don't know if baby is asleep. Probably not. Hi, corporate. I know. I'm procrastinating on taking. I'm procrastinating on taking. Oh, crud. Let me see if I. Hi, Odysseus. Let me see if I'm going to get dessert. Menu. Seasonal specials. Okay. What's... Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Wait, I need to see it. You can... Do you want to send the link of the dress, or do you want to yeah, like, would you be willing to send the link of the dress? Okay. Strings. Okay, guys, do I want... Okay, do I want... Okay, do I want a shake or do I want a root beer float? Do I want a shake or do I want a root beer float? I love it. Oh my gosh. Wait. It has like a Wednesday Addams vibe, like with the collar, but it's super whimsical. Are those... Okay, wait. I see spider webs, but I feel like I see shells. Wait, what is the... Why can't I... Oops. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. Okay, I see jack-o'-lanterns. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my goodness, Sarah-san, thank you so much for the raid. Hold on. Okay. I wear like booty shorts or like biker shorts for dresses and rompers now. I have no confidence in my body anymore. But yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Sarah-san, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Shout out. Let's see if this works tonight. No. Does not, but that works. How was your stream tonight? I hope it was good. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting dessert delivered to me. So, I brushed my teeth already, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So, I was working on this earlier. My computer is running really slow right now. Got 2 of the functions for the gamer in. What game are you writing? Wordle or Scrabble? It sounds like Scrabble. Expanding the board and multipliers and checking for words placed. So it sounds like Scrabble? Infinite words. Ah, interesting. Oh. My baby is still awake. Does not help that my dog is barking like mad. We're gonna see how long it takes to get her to sleep. Sorry, guys. Okay, guys. Okay. So, is my baby asleep? No, she is not. Okay, so tonight I'm going to try and focus as much as I can and get this get my confidence back up, guys. My confidence pretty shot, but thankfully Turing walked me through some stuff, and I know the stuff. It's just, again, I know the stuff. I had to make some recursive-ish functions to check what words, like the tree algorithms. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Gosh. Are you pretty comfortable with recursion? Oh my goodness. Did you time out a lot? Okay, so I realized that this was broken. When in doubt, use a lookup table. Hi, love. How are you? Did I change my first statement? Hold on. Is Misty first? Yes, okay. Okay. How are you, love? I hope you're doing well. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So, standard out is false. What am I printing right now? Is output. So, we need... and self dot is output. I mean, there's nothing wrong with lookup tables. There's nothing wrong with lookup tables, right? Okay, so that is still... Okay. So we're going to kind of change this. We're going to change this, okay? If length of self dot input stack equals 0 and length of self dot input stack or output, sorry, that's output stack equals 0. Okay, so then if length of self dot output stack is greater than 0, okay, if length of input... Hi, nobody! How are you tonight? Self dot input stack is greater than 0. Length of self dot output stack greater than 0. Okay. Okay, so okay, we're somewhere. We have an input stack printed now. Okay, so now we have to figure out why print self dot out put stack. Just F. Oh, just fine. I think my brain is not not fast enough tonight. Okay, standard out. Okay. So why is this? Okay, popped item. So why is that not returning? Okay, and then okay. That's fine. Okay, so okay, so this should be null, 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 one, one, false. Oh, okay, okay. Because I have this. Push. If length. One of the rare half good problems. Oh, whoops. Hold on, hold on, hold on. First item. If okay, actually, so if self.empty, if self.empty, oh wait, if self.empty, self.first item equals x. There we go. There we go. That actually did not take me too long today. I'm curious though if there's any other okay. Test cases. Test case. Hey, wait. Did I actually do it? Did I actually do it? I think I did. Okay, okay. Wait, wait. Look at that, guys. This actually did not take too long tonight. Is mine going live? Okay, going live is also updated. My Streamlabs still doesn't work, but whatever. Oh my goodness. Why did somebody say a terrible problem? I don't think this, oops. I don't think it was that bad. Okay. They're salty. Okay, so quick question, opinion guys. Should I do the implementing stacks as queues, or should I just go for a different problem at this point? Designing a task manager. Longest common prefix. I feel like this would actually be a good review for strings. Maybe? Flower flow. Yeah, I feel like this would actually be a good... So my question is, do we need to even check? We don't even need to check the third one. If the first, right? Okay. So I'm actually very proud of what I did for... We wouldn't have to check the third one unless these two have a common prefix though, right? Because if these two don't have a common prefix, then the third one wouldn't... But then it's not common with all three of them. So if the first two don't have a common one at all, then it would be just H. So I'm not saying that I don't need to check. I'm not saying I don't need to check all three at some point. I'm thinking that I won't have to check the third one if the first two don't have anything in common. Does that make sense? How many strings are there? Strings length 200. Strings I length 200. Okay, so, and it's non-empty. Okay, fair enough. So I would only have to check the first two. So my thought process is I check the first two, then I move on to the next one, Then next one. So are you saying I should check them all at once? But then if one doesn't have anything in common with 2, it doesn't matter if 2 and 3 have something in common. Because like example 1 here, I'll send this. So I will send that in just a second. I posted it in Discord. But hold on. Oh my gosh, where did my chat go? Where did my chat go? Okay. And then here's my solution for the last one. Hi, Metal. How are you? I feel like it's been a while. No, I don't think so, because in example 1, it doesn't have FLO. It just has FL. But then from your logic, wouldn't the longest common prefix be FLO? I think I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm being dense and not understanding what you are trying to say. I'm so sorry. I think they mean the longest common prefix across all strings. So not just like the 2. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but their first example tells me that they just want the longest common one across all of the string. So like my approach. So if one string doesn't have it, yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. That's why I'm thinking like, oh, just check the first 2. And then if it doesn't have a common prefix, then I don't have to go on. But then I also feel like that's gonna get really long if I'm checking 1 by 1 by 1, right? Unless, what if I were to split the list in half so I wouldn't have to do 2 for loops? If I split the length of the list in half. Yeah, I'm not trying to think of data structures right now. I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to approach this. Like I worked. Hi, Sending. How are you? Also, my stomach really hurts, guys. I don't know why So, hubby offered to get me a ice cream shake, right? I don't know why I said yes, because my stomach actually really hurts. And yeah. But it's Mexican hot chocolate, so can't say no to that. Okay. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself again. I'm actually really proud of this though. This is how I broke down. This is how I broke down the oh my gosh. Can't talk. This is how I broke down the... the stacks versus queues. Combo started. What is that? Wait, what is going on right now? What is this combo thing? What is going on? Okay, be right back. I want to get my shake. Go for it, guys. Go for it. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Oh, wait, I should also... Thanks for the sub, Rise and Thrive. I appreciate it. As I'm away. Sorry guys, had to get my ice cream shake. I'm probably gonna make myself sick, but that's okay. That's okay, guys. So, wow. This is an interesting straw. It's like pasta. Wait. I don't know if you guys can see this. This straw is like super thick. Like not like big, but like it's like the thickness of it is like pasta. Interesting. What the fuck is right? What is that? What is that? I'm so confused. What is going on right now? What is going on right now? What is this? Combo started. You have 1 minute left to join. I'm so confused what that is, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't either. I see... Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I think the chocolate strawberry would have been better. It's okay. Was sent. What? I'm so confused. Do you guys get anything? Sounds good. Thanks, Matt. Okay, but I'm actually really proud of how I broke down this. What? Are you? Well, I mean, a hype train is incoming now too. It does. It is now. Hype train incoming. Yeah. That's so interesting. No. Incoming hype train. Right? No? Yes? No? I mean, it says incoming, so I don't know if that's... Yeah, I don't know. I haven't changed my hype train Hype train. Also, I do appreciate the bits. I really do. Thank you. It'll help pay for some of Baby Bunny's preschool. But yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, it says interesting. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, guys, anyways. I'm all reaching for Hi crazy developer, welcome in. We are, well, I am sometimes productive. Most of the time not. That's so interesting though. Yeah, I appreciate the bits though, guys. Seriously, thank you. Even though I don't know what this is, but yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so welcome in to stream. We're slightly chaotic here. I'm also talking to two chats at the same time, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, chances are, well, actually no, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time anyways, but chances are I'm talking to the other chat as well. So if you get a little bit lost, that's probably why. Yeah, so welcome in. Okay, so let's, oh, I should also probably pin this to YouTube as well. Okay, so I am see, I don't even know what language. Let's see. I feel like I'm learning like 6 different languages right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, Python. My main language is Python. And for all of those who are new to my stream, sending, thanks for the giant emote. Wait, yes, emote? I don't know. Why does that not show the giant emote though? For those of you who are new to stream, I am Bunny. I am self-taught. I am slightly chaotic. Actually, no, not slightly. Very chaotic. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, on-screen celebration and gigantify emote is different? And Odat, thank you so much for the raid. I had to go back and verify that you actually use such language like that. What? I don't even know what's going on. I feel like I'm having like 7 different conversations right now too. And what language, like what? Michael? And how was your stream? For some reason my shout out with oh, interesting. Shouts out. Wait, what do you guys see? Do you guys, so I see the thing go all the way up. Ow. Oh, that nerd. Why is this not working? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. And what is my project? Currently, I am working on streaming was the worst idea for this, but currently I am working on studying for an online assessment that I have to take to see if I am worthy for an interview. And my last online assessment that I took, I bombed. So I am just a little stressed. Just a little bit. And worst idea to stream, but I also am trying to be more consistent in my streaming schedule, so... Oh, no worries, Sending. No worries. I'm chaos too, and I also have chocolate now, so... Yeah. But at least tomorrow is not an early morning for baby bunny, so I can let her sleep in and not deal with an angry toddler at 7 a.m. It was all whispers all the time. Wait. It has not been over a year and a half since you rated me. Has it really? Actually thinking about it, I don't think I've seen you streaming much until more recently. I don't think I've been able to catch your streams until more recently. Like, I haven't seen you online. Yeah, that was when I was streaming in the room with baby bunny when she would actually sleep. Oh, okay. To be honest, I'm not on Twitch as much as I used to be, so is second chat on? What do you mean is second chat on? I'm not on Twitch as much as I used to be, and I wish I was. I wish I was, because like I made some great connections on Twitch. Like, I hung out with Time today, like in person. But because with baby bunny, it makes it very difficult. Okay, anyways, guys, we're gonna talk about this. My computer is flipping out right now. Okay, we're gonna delete that. Oh, one is YouTube and one is Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch at the same time. Sorry. I am having trouble switching. Like, I was thinking you meant like on versus off. So second chat on. And I was just like, second chat on what? Or like, not on what, but like, what? Is the second chat on? Yes, the second chat is on. It is on Twitch. I'm sorry. Like I said, chaos. I recently started streaming on YouTube. I was recording videos, but then baby bunny got sick, and then I got invited for an online assessment, and then I also got a job lead for a front end, so it's just been a little bit hectic, so I haven't been able to upload YouTubes. But my let's see if no, does not work. www. I think that works. It's pretty confusing. Yeah, it's confusing for me too. So I used to have the chat up, but then it got really hard to see some of the code, but I'll keep it up for now. Oh, Oda, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers and 1,000 watched hours. No worries. Bye, crazy developer. Thanks again for stopping in. I hope to see you again, but I don't blame you if you don't, because we have not done any coding yet today. But I did actually get one LeetCode problem done, guys. Okay, so I got one LeetCode problem done at the beginning of stream, so you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We got one. Okay. And also have a good day at classes. Okay, though. Now the fact that you're saying things to people that I can't see in the chat makes more sense. I know, it gets confusing. It gets so confusing. And no, don't worry. Yeah, no. I'm probably the one that's going crazy. Let's see. Happened. Wait, what happened? What happened? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, thanks for the follow, Poingalis. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about optimizing just yet. We're going to, and all of the stuff is pinned, right? You like my programming style, the non-existent one? Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done berating myself. Okay, anyways. So we want the longest. I'm trying to think, how would I check each one at the same time? I want to... Okay, so first and foremost, I have a list of strings. Right? I have a list of strings. Need to find the longest common prefix between all of them. I feel like if so, let's say I have 200, right? So I have 200 words. That's a lot to check. So how would we check this at the same time? Or wait, no, sorry, I have to slow down. Okay, I'm not worried about data structures just yet, Matt, because for me, what I tend to do is I think 2 steps ahead and I forget the steps leading up to it that I need. And then so I think 2 steps ahead, plus I think about doing 2 things at the same time. And then it just ends up being a huge mess. So I'm gonna optimize after I solve it. That's the plan. Will we actually follow the plan? No promises, but we will try. Okay. So my thought process is we can check 2 at the same time without using a for loop by finding the length of the check 2 I mean, so this is an easy problem too. Hi, Too Woke. This is an easy problem as well, so I feel like they wouldn't be using dynamic programming. Check 2. I have common. Because we also know, okay, so we also know that basically if we were, let's say we found FL, right? We know that the longest prefix can't be longer than that. Than 2 characters. So it's not like we would have to check all of them once we found the so what if we were to check if it was in it? So okay. Anyways, if they have common, so I was actually going to check 2 words at the same time by dividing the length of the list in half and adding 1 to the count for each of the for loop, if that makes sense. So again, I know it's not optimal and it's not optimized, but let's see where you go. So I know my way is not optimized. However, how can I optimize something when I don't even know how it works right now? So I'm just trying to get it to work first, and then I will worry about optimizing it. Okay, so if they have a common first letter, move on to next until no longer match. These 2. Check next to if they have prefix in it. If not, loop. Check each letter. Okay, if not, check each other. Okay, I'm also going to just turn off chat again. I mean, actually, does it block you guys? Okay, it's not blocking you guys right now, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay. There. Hi, Radar. Welcome in. How are you? And also, welcome to the stream. If not, check each other. I'm not sharing publicly yet because I don't want to jinx it. Hi, Point Gallus. Welcome in. Hi, Code Extial. Codexual. Codexual. I'm sorry, I butchered that. How are you? Okay, so if they have a prefix, if not, check each letter. This is Codex. Internship, I guess? Apprenticeship? I don't know what it would be considered, but I've only been considered for one junior position and I failed that OA. That was for Twitch, so I'm willing to share that now. And I'm pretty sure the only reason why my resume was even seen was because I had a referral. I don't have any professional experience nor a traditional computer science degree, so it's been really difficult to get my resume seen or even considered for a lot of the jobs I'm applying. No professional experience yet. Yes, I know. Yet. Sending. Yet. I'm working on it. Online assessment. I know. I appreciate you so much, Sending. Congratulations, Radar. Good luck. Good luck. Keeping my fingers crossed for you. Hey, Jay. How are you? Thanks so much for the sub with your Prime. I appreciate you so much. Okay. So I'm gonna hit a focus mode right now because I don't know what I'm even writing. It's a little hectic. Cyclops, honestly though, like the thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Hi, Crayon. How do you master coding? You are open to continuous learning, because I feel like for coding, things are constantly changing. You have to constantly be learning. Radar, honestly, I have nothing against AI, but honestly, for me, I don't really learn by using it. So I try to use AI at a minimum. Like, I get it. That's where the industry is going. But I figure I should understand what I'm coding first before I try to use AI and not know what's wrong with it. Only use AI like tedious in your projects. Yeah, like I said, I don't have anything against AI except for the fact that it steals art. Don't even get me started on that because I've had, but it's not just AI that steals art. It's also companies that steal art from small artists. So don't even get me started on that. But yeah, like, sounds good, Matt. I appreciate it. Okay. But I am going to hit a focus mode. Oh, sorry. My train of thought. So the OA for Twitch, I was severely not underprepared for, but I had an OA for Pinterest for their apprenticeship. And the difference in how they did the OA was night and day. So it was the one with Twitch, completely unexpected, left field, like not anything like what I experienced when I did the OA for Pinterest. So I think I kind of panicked because, like, with Pinterest, it was LeetCode style. With Twitch, it was not. Yeah, Cyclops, yes. Wait, for Pinterest or for Twitch? No, don't say that. Oh my gosh, the OA I have right now that I'm studying for is hacker rank. Don't say that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Now I'm even more stressed. Okay. 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 I'm gonna yeah, I'll be back. What ELO might they ask you? What's ELO? I don't. I wish, Crayon. Then I would not be unemployed. Okay, I'll be back. Bye, guys. Focusing. Okay, so they have a prefix. Okay, so
I know, I'm supposed to be focusing, but my baby just woke up. I'm just making sure she's okay.
Okay. Well, length of prefix is greater than 0. Can it have repeated words? That's actually kind of smart. Use the built-in sort function and compare only the first and last element of strings. That's actually, I don't know if that works, but okay, anyways. Okay, so focus mode, let's see. Okay, ELO. Okay, hold on. What did you ask? What ELO might they? Oh, 8. So according to what I've read online, it can be between easy medium or medium easy and medium hard or hard. It's random. It's random. Who needs math nowadays? ELO. Chord farces. I think you have to do... Yeah, so Crayon, I'm wondering if I can just do set then. And get rid of all the repeated words. Hi, Vibe Hub. Welcome in. I am a self-taught programmer trying to get a job as a software engineer. And we do a wide range of things in my stream. I have had a mock interview before with somebody. So somebody gave me a mock interview. I do LeetCode, or else I do my own projects. Oh, that would be the order. No, Matt. Yeah, but I mean, sorting the list alphabetically. So it would be flight. So for example 1, it would be flight, flow, flower, instead of flower, flow, flight. I agree, Michael. I agree. Hi, Danny. Okay, I won't use the sort function because I actually do want to learn. No, so somebody was like, you sort the list and you just compare the first and the last one because the first and the last one would have the longest prefix. Possible. Does that make sense? So, thanks so much for the follow, Cyclops. No, you can only have one prefix, one valid prefix. So if there's multiple prefixes, then it would return an empty string. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna hit a focus again and try and hash this out. Okay, 4.
Oh, no, I don't even have to do that. Okay, hold on. Front equals 0. Back equals length of set minus 1. Okay, hold on. No, no, no. I'm not doing pseudocode. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing pseudocode. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. Compare at index between front and back. Word. If match. Add header to prefix. Okay. Okay, so wow. That's a lot of chat that just happened. Okay. Focus mode is done, right? Yeah, focus mode is done. Okay. Well, technically return that, so you may have multiple. Matt, I'm confused what you mean by return the longest prefix, so you may have multiple prefixes within the same data set. Wouldn't there only be one longest prefix? And I got other stuff to do? Online assessment. Lethalness. It's online assessment. Netflix show is the place to watch. You were doing I am credit. Yeah, I was just working on binary trees last night too. Yeah, online assessment basically to see if you're worthy of an interview. I'm using Excalibur Slam. Mainly whatnot. Real code is good. Pseudocode as long as you're not wasting your time. Metal slime, it's not necessarily that I need to do pseudocode. It's more I need to like hash out what I want my code to do. Thanks, Crayon! No, I would want my program to return an empty string if it has flower, flops, float, water, and water park. Because that means that they don't have a longest common prefix. Yeah, but if I start with a base, right? If I start with a base prefix, if I get to water, so let's say I have the FL, right? And I get to water, that's not going to match that base prefix. So then I would be able to return. I'm hoping I get to that point, Metal. I'm hoping. I honestly, I think I need to look up a hint on how to solve this after I do this. I think I need to look up a hint on how to solve it because I'm not quite sure how to go about this except for brute force. Okay, so That's not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Okay, wow. And they love if you show bro. That's probably. Hi, Zayote. It's going okay. Oh, I'm about to knock my phone down. Okay. If you keep track of the... Yeah, Poingalis, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep track of the longest prefix. Team Raw and B. I used to do that and it would get a little chaotic, and so I've been working with someone who has been working on how I approach coding, and I actually really like it. So amazing mentor, Turing. But I'm trying to break it down. Fudge. Okay, we'll unless you tries. I can't explain what's up. Thanks so much for the follow, Shao Shan Shan Haigu. Shan Paigu. Is that Chinese? Or am I just butchering it? Ah, dang it. My baby is. Hi, Fumi. How are you? Also, baby is awake. But look who I have right now. Look who I have right now. I'm here to learn too. I'm here to learn too. But look who I have. Look who I have right here. Oh. Hey, time. Okay, I need to be right back though because my baby is awake. And let's mute so you don't hear me talking and singing to her. Okay, I'll be back. Let me make sure I have the BRB sign. Okay, and Blossom's going away. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Let's turn on the linters. Okay, so I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay. My dog smells. My hand smells now. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. I think it depends on the groomer. Michael, I never left the problem. I never left the problem. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Wait, did I? Oh my gosh. And I screwed up on my... Let's edit this. Edit thread 0. Save changes. There we go. Okay. Oh. I thought I pinned it. No, I thought... I gave myself. Wait. No, my pinned message is the common prefix. Wait. What? Michael, what? Hi, Samir. Welcome in. Okay. People call me Bunny. People have called me Bunny for as long as... No, I'm not going to age myself. I don't know. I'm looking at my pinned message right now and it says longest common prefix. So I don't know what you see. Okay.
Python. I am using Python right now, Samir. Okay, perfect. I was like, I could have sworn I pinned the correct message up. Or correct problem. Okay. So, if prefix is none, compare letter of or. I can't figure out. Okay, no, you know what? Stop trying to optimize it. Stop trying to optimize it. Oh, okay. Seriously, I need to stop trying to optimize. Boba. Bola. Okay, my dog's not coming. Okay, compare letter of index to... I'm on Excalibur. Hi, Alvi. How are you? Hi, Julian. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Online assessment. Okay, so... prefix is not 9. Wow. Hi, Arbaz. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about, Samir. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about. Okay, here. It looks like I might be doing not recursion, but think I don't need that. Because no matter what, I'm going to assign prefix will equal first word. And then that way we can check to front and back. Okay, you know what? We're not even going to worry about the back right now. We're just going to do one letter at a time. We're going to check one letter at a time. That's it. Don't. Hi, Chamfer. I am actually... I know I've shared it with a couple of people, but I'm not going to share the company until I either pass or fail the online assessment. I don't want to jinx myself. But I am also thinking, am I worthy of getting an interview? I think I am, but at the same time, am I going to choke? Oh my gosh. If no longer... So while index is less than the length of the prefix... Hi, girl lover. I am from Earth. What's the hardest part of interviews? I think it kind of depends. So like, I had some interviews and I thought I did really well, but then my feedback was just so confusing. So I guess it's not knowing what the interviewer is thinking. Getting to the interview part, I think. getting offered an interview or getting invited to an interview. I think that's also pretty hard as well. What was the feedback? Not to derail me. That I need to work on cleaner code and my problem solving skills. And the feedback was I did not finish the problem. Supposedly, I wasn't supposed to learn about that or hear about that, but you know what? I don't know. I was very confused because I thought I had talked through, like, of my 3 technical interviews, that was
the only, hey Gray Hatter, that was the only person that said that. Like my other 2 interviewers, I guess, gave really good feedback. And then like, I guess I was also very confused because like the feedback was that they said I didn't talk, so he had no idea what I was trying to do. It was a NDA problem, but it was just basic string manipulation. Like basically like, oh, if I have this many strings and I only want to print 2, how would I do that? Or, and then like, oh, I want to add an and to the last one. How would I do that? Samir, I appreciate the help, but I actually don't, I don't allow backseating. Yeah, I'm gonna delete all of these. Or I guess on YouTube you can't delete, but yeah, I don't allow backseating. Thank you. Yeah, Gray Hatter, I was so confused. And then I think back to it now. Originally I thought it was the first guy, but now that I think back to it, I remember the other guy had asked me, oh, what if it's a limit of 0? And like I answered right away. I was like, oh, like I would do this. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I started to type it and he's like, no, you don't need to type it. So like that also should have been, I'm not asking you to write it in a format, Samir. I'm saying that I don't allow backseating, so I don't allow code in my chat. Thank you though. But yeah, like it, to me, thinking about it now, like why would he have asked me the question and then told me not to write it into the code? You know? And like I think he got offended like thinking about it because I had asked in the beginning, like I was like, oh, like will I always receive strings? And I think I got confused. So like when I did the second part, I remember this clearly. So when I did the second part, when we added in the limits, like, oh, you have to have this many words or yada yada yada. Like I for some reason was thinking that, oh, there's always going to be a limit of 1, you know, like originally, because I had originally asked like, oh, will I always be given a word? And it was yes. And then I got confused and like thought that there was a limit of always greater than 1. And then so like when I didn't write the test case for, or when I didn't write the limit for 0, I think like, and then he asked me, I was like, oh, I thought it was always gonna have at least 1. And then he was like, no, you didn't ask the question. I was like, and then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I was nervous, you know? And then, so I don't know if he got offended by that or whatnot, but like, I don't think I was like, oh, like you told me this. It was more like, oh, I thought we had discussed that. Like that's how I took it, but you know, you just never know. So it really stinks because the hiring manager actually really liked me, apparently, according to the feedback. The other 2 technical interviewers really liked me. It was just that one feedback where it was cleaner code and work on problem solving skills, and I didn't talk, so he didn't know how to help me. Like, to me, like, that feedback's really confused me because it was just kind of like, and then like I even asked the recruiter, I was like, is there any way that like somehow the interviews got like the feedback got mixed up? Like I'm okay that I didn't get the job. I'm okay that I didn't get the job, right? Like it's not going to change anything, but is there any way just so I can have better feedback? And like she got really defensive, and then I was like, and then like she kept saying no, 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 and I was like, okay, you know what? It doesn't even make any difference. And then like the recruiter was like, we agree to disagree. And I was just like, wait, I'm trying to agree with you. Like, I'm trying to like end the conversation and say like, it's not like I'm going to get hired. You guys already offered all the positions. It was Pinterest. You guys already offered all of the positions out for the cohort. So it's like even if it was the wrong feedback, even if like there was different feedback, it wouldn't change anything, right? And then like it really stinks because like I had really weird vibes from the recruiter during the recruiter call too, you know? Because like she didn't feel well, and then so she was very like short and stuff, and like it just felt like it didn't feel very friendly. And like I'm sharing this now because like it's been a few months, and honestly I think I've been blacklisted from the company because I didn't even hear back from them with another another position I applied to, but I do know that they at least send out like rejection emails. So like I'm pretty sure I got blacklisted. So it was just really, really frustrating for me. And it was like it felt like so like she didn't feel well, which was fine, but like everything was super short and stuff. And then like during the feedback call, she was like super happy, and I was like, oh, I'm glad you feel better. And she's like, yeah, I'm the funnest person that you would know. Like I'm great to be around and stuff. And I was just like, you know, I didn't really get that impression during the first one, but and then like I had asked, like I was like, oh, are you feeling better? And like yeah, it was just like, I mean, she was pretty like short with me and defensive with me. Yeah, I don't know if she felt like I was accusing her of getting the feedback wrong when I was trying to think like, oh, maybe like the interviewer, if they interviewed multiple people, maybe they got confused, you know? Yeah, so it really honestly like that in itself, especially with that feedback, it really actually, I've been struggling with my confidence for coding since then. Like, I know I have the thought for it, you know, like I might not necessarily be the most intelligent person out there, but I feel like I'm a good problem solver. Yeah, so metal slime, I was like, oh, you know, I don't think it'll make a difference. Like, I think like there's some confusion, and like the whole we agreed to disagree thing was kind of like, oh, okay, like I'm trying to agree with you. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. You know, Samir, I'm looking for a software engineer job. I'm open to apprenticeships or junior or entry-level software engineer jobs. Yeah, so, you know, like, it sounds like a really good company to work for. From what I've read, it sounds like people are happy there. It was a very weird ending to my... You disagree? It's bad out there. I agree, Slow Coder. You know, but see, the hiring manager seems like he seemed very... Yeah, I thought I had a really bad interview with the hiring manager, to be honest. Like, I was stumbling over my words. I was nervous and everything. My presentation didn't work. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Slow Coder. But then, Metal Slime, why even offer the feedback? If you're gonna give, like, bad feedback or feedback that doesn't actually, like, benefit me, why even offer? So they were the one that offered, you know, like, why even offer to give feedback, you know? Like, if I ask, I honestly, I probably could write a Glassdoor review, but I don't care enough to. Like, it was my experience, and maybe it was just an off day. Maybe something about me they didn't like, you know, and that's fine. It's just, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. The hiring manager did seem like he was very passionate and excited about the company. You know, it didn't sound like it was fake, and he was like, you know, like, he was excited to share with me the things that they were gonna be doing, like, social wise and work balance wise and things like that, you know? So I don't know. But either way, it's in the past. The only thing I can do is move forward and improve and work on my confidence. And honestly, looking at what I went through with that company, with the interview, it severely underprepared me for the actual interviews for the other stuff. It's okay. It's okay. You know, like, the fact that I look at it this way. That was my first experience of going through code. Hi, Chris. It severely underprepared me for how difficult technical interviews actually are. Once you worked for a month and they didn't pay you, I mean, that's illegal in the US. That's illegal in the US. I don't know about where you're from, but that's illegal. Unless you, like, for some reason sign a contract that's like, oh, I'm working for equity or something like that, and I understand, but then that wouldn't necessarily be that you didn't get paid. That was just, yeah. But yeah, if they didn't pay you for a month, that's super illegal in the US. Those contracts are also legal? As common law supersedes. Oh, that's good to know on a business sense. Slavery isn't legal in the US for now, at least. Okay, we're not gonna get into that. Netizen. We're we're not talking that. I'm not even gonna respond to that. Contract allowing work for free is what helps for these interviews. Lots of things are legal yet. Yeah, so I don't know, like I agree. So I really enjoy my code my pair coding with Turing and stuff, like getting feedback and like being able to ask questions and things like that. I really do enjoy that. And I might be okay, I am social. I have extroverted qualities. I am friendly. However, I am the biggest introvert in the sense that when there's a lot of people like in my space, I get overwhelmed and I clam up. I need a lot of alone time to reboot. So like parties and group events, not really my thing. But I can fake it. I'm really good at faking it, but I also get really tired and I disappear for like a month if I take part in social. So I do feel like I can talk with people. However, I have also heard my energy can be a lot. My energy can be too much sometimes. And I don't know, like that also hurts my confidence too. But I'm trying to be better about that because yeah, I don't want to scare people away. Thanks, After. Yeah, I've been recommended LeetCode before. Okay, so well, index is less than length of prefix. Oh, slice? Let me look this up. Slicing a string. Hi, Samir. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, perfect. Okay. I think I have a plan. Okay, I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. Slicing will be good, and then I will do this. And then I will loop through the words for okay, okay. Okay. So if no longer match, we would prefix equals slice prefix index. If prefix is empty string, turn. Else return X. Because I want to actually I could use the last word. Why don't I use the last word? Because front 0. Actually, so I changed my code a little bit, so originally I was gonna divide in half and then check 2 words at the same time. Because if I have prefix as none, I originally had if prefix is none, then I did a whole bunch of stuff where I compared the letters of each word. Hi, Turing. But so originally I was gonna split the list and then check 2 words at the same time to hopefully cut down. But then I realized, okay, well, I'm not I need to solve it first and then optimize it. So I started up here. See, I did write it out in English, and then as I was writing the pseudocode, I was like, wait. Because then I was like, oh, if prefix is none, I do this. But then if prefix is not none, then I do this. But then if I have prefix as a word in the set, then at least I have something to start with, and I don't have to check if prefix is none. Because I don't want to have it as an empty string. Because, yeah. So that was where my thought process went. I did try. But I actually like the bottom more. Somebody, I did see somebody say, oh, why don't you sort it? So, okay, prefix can be an empty string, but then like looping through, I would have to compare the 2 words. So if you're sorting the list, it sorts it alphabetically. So then you only have to check the first and the last word. And then return that prefix. Or return an empty string. So empty string is a valid return value. However, I think I was having trouble figuring out if prefix is an empty string. I want to return it early. I don't know, Matt. I don't know. Because I'm trying to figure it out this way first so I understand how it works. But basically, Turing, I don't want an empty string because I want the prefix as an empty string to return early so that I don't have to go through all of the the entire list. Because as soon as the prefix is an empty string, I don't have to check the words after it. You remind me of my friend Eccentric Kit when he says, it usually means something is wrong. Mode, I am from Earth. That is where I am from. We'll keep going. Okay, I'm from Pluto. I really should just start saying that. If people ask me where I'm from, I should say I'm from Pluto. I mean, yeah, it still might be O of N. It's a dwarf planet, okay? It's a dwarf planet, so it still counts as a planet in my book. I was going to try after, or should I just try now? I mean, I could try now. Oh my gosh. Dang it, I always forget sort versus sorted. Sort versus sorted. There is an solution. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stick with what I was doing. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing, and yeah, you guys can talk amongst yourselves, but I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing. I don't, even if returning early will still give me O of N time, that's fine. Hopefully I won't time out my program then. Okay, okay. Okay, so we want to do strings. We don't have to check for that. Index and prefix equals strings. Oh wait. And then we want to turn this back to list, right? I hate tries. I don't know what tries are, so... Okay, so... Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Nuke. I appreciate it. I probably will, just probably not tonight. Okay. This problem you can solve using stack. Last in, first out. Somebody on YouTube. Is that true? If that's true, we're gonna go for that because I was working on queues and stacks today. So it would be something good to practice. You doubt you can solve this with stack. Okay, then we're not gonna go that way. We're not going that way then. Okay, so... You'd be faking a try. Is it try or is it tree? Okay, so we're not gonna use a stack. Got it. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, this is a little out of order. Okay. Hold on. I call it try. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Asta. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Tria. Try is... Okay, so I was at least pronouncing that correctly. Got it. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Index. Index. Okay, so... Actually, we can do while... Okay. Also, Hi, Deagle. What do you want to know about OA? Or do you want to know what it is, or prefix? Oh, I'm not sharing the company with hold on. With anyone yet. Well, that's not true. I've shared it with a couple of people. But I don't want to jinx myself. Do you think people are getting jobs because of AI? Like they're using AI to do it? Basically, I will share once I pass or fail the OA. I'll let you guys know if I move on. Actually, I'm curious. I'm curious what that is. Hi, Sputnik. I think I said hi earlier, right? Huh. Well, list index. Okay, so index is 0. Less than length of prefix. Print length of prefix? For okay, hold on. FL. Oh my gosh. I know how to code, I swear. Equals string index out of range. Oh my gosh. Then we have to, no, wait. Hold on. One, two. Oh, thank you. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Thank you, thank you. Well then. Are there any test cases? Oh wait, they were talking about an empty string. Okay. Hold on. Somebody said that test case, a common fruit. Okay, so I guess that is no longer an invalid test case. Why does index need to be less than the word length? I mean, I guess, but that does make sense. And I guess it doesn't hurt to put it in. Since the original prefix could be longer than the word. Because if we have a and then apple. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I removed all the print statements, right? Technically, if I wanted to check 2 words at the same time, I could, right? I could check 2 words at the same time if I really wanted to. I should break the problem down. I mean, isn't that what I did? Also, thanks, Bao. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna just submit. It's gonna be slow. I know it's gonna be slow. Okay, wait, what? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that I beat 100%. Yeah, there's no way. How is that possible? I mean, I'm actually very surprised that worked. I'm actually very proud that it worked too. But personally getting really bad time here with a working solution is quite hard. What do you mean you don't think my solution is right? It passed all the test cases. There are 126 test cases. But there are people that had 3 milliseconds of runtime, which I know doesn't make a difference, but still. But still. Huh? I'm not confirming that the later words in the list start with the same characters. What are you talking about? Yes, I am. Index gets restarted. Index gets restarted, so then we start back at the first letter. Yes, I am. Okay, but that was a lot of chatting today. Oh yeah, I know 3 milliseconds is too small of a difference. Yeah. It started from here, and honestly, if I had started coding, this would not have come this easily. It would have been a hot mess to begin with. So I am Turing. I understand that my plain English was completely different than what my pseudocode was. However, I think it did really help me get to here, like my final code quite quickly. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. So I was thinking about prefix equals empty like this. But is that better? It completely doesn't. It completely doesn't. But it helped me write out my thoughts. I know, Turing. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do listen to you. I swear I do. I swear I do. I did hear what you were saying. Or I do hear what you're saying. Oh wait, Crayon. You already started. Okay. Oh yeah, that would probably be better metal. Okay, let's look up try Python. Library. Prefix tree. Okay, so it's a tree-like structure. So try. So I would have to write the class try node myself, right? Wait, so then hold on. So I would have to write the try node and the try class? Just to confirm. Can I summarize my code? Yes, I can. Okay, so I am looping through. So first and foremost, I am assigning the last word to the prefix. That way I'm not checking
like the same word twice early on. Oh, I guess I could also just pop it. Why don't I just pop it? But anyways, yeah, I might have gotten that from you because I started with set strings and then I realized there's no order, so I can't use indexes. So I changed it back to list. So thank you for that. Okay, so I changed it to a set so that it got rid of the duplicate words because I don't need to check for duplicate prefixes. That's just a waste of time. And then I turned it back to list so that I could use indexes. The prefix, I made the last word. I probably should just pop it so that I don't end up checking it again, but that's besides the point. So I looped through all of the words in the list and I assigned the index 0. And then I basically make sure that the index is never more than the length of both the word and the prefix. And I just check each letter and increment the index up. If the letters do not match, then that while loop breaks and I slice the prefix to whatever the index is. I check if the prefix is 0 because if it is, then I can return early and not go through the rest of the list. And then once we've gone through the entire list, I return prefix. Is that fair? Oh. I haven't gotten... Why is my internet so slow? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, my baby has a best friend and it is great seeing the pictures. Yeah, I got distracted. Sorry, guys. Okay, anyways. I think I'm gonna end stream. Wow, my Twitch chat is WVXGYP. That is a really random thing to realize, but that is also a really interesting fact. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone on Twitch right now to raid? Okay. Do we want to raid Howling or Errand or Productive Time? Okay, let's do a poll. Doing it in reverse is often faster as humans tend to put common things at the front of strings. I don't know if I understand that.
Okay, 3 minutes, start poll. Okay, so who should we raid? Because I wanna go sleep and cuddle with my baby. Hi Chris, who's the werewolf? Is that Erend? Thanks so much for subscribing, Ben. I appreciate it. The Howler? Oh, Howling. Howling is a werewolf? Well, then you should vote Chris, because right now Erend is winning. Werewolves howl. Okay, we can't have a tie, guys. We can't have a tie. Parent node and parent. So if you've got to compare a lot of the, it can be faster. I still don't think I understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys. We can't, we can't be on two, or we can't be tied. Wait, did Misty... Wait, why is Misty's name not showing for weekly top cheerers? It's cool, it's irrelevant. Interesting. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just feedback that really... Okay, mine isn't showing. I don't want to be the tiebreaker. I asked you guys for a reason. I asked you guys for a reason. Unpin. I don't know. I don't know. I think we rated... Okay, okay. Erend. Okay, okay. So productive time got some love too. Okay, Erend won. Okay, raid. Why is my CloudBot not working? Why is CloudBot not working? Okay, so if you are a follower... If you're a follower... Use that. If you're a sub... Oh wait, why didn't that save? Let's see, does this work? No, it does not work. Okay, hold on. Fine. Art. Actually, no. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. What was my yay? Was it this one? Okay, yes. Okay, so here is... Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Okay. Got a raid message. Got a raid message, okay? There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. Hold on. Let me update this. I don't know why my chat is or my Streamlabs isn't working, but that's fine. That's fine. Raid. Who are we raiding? Erend. That's right. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. He just went off. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're not raiding Erend. We're not raiding Erend. Nope. Nope. Raid. Okay. Abort. Abort. Cancel. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Oh my gosh. Raid Howling Fan to DS. Okay. 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 There we go. If you're a sub, use this. If you're a follower, use the one above. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Okay, bye. It won't let me raid. It won't let me raid, guys. Also on YouTube, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Guys, it will not let me raid. Okay, okay, bye guys. Bye. Bye. You guys can still get last.